Rise.
What's up, guys? What's up, body bags? I am MikeyFish, and I'm your Friday host. Yeah, dudes, let's do this today. We're going to be talking about the movie City of Rott. Yeah, dude, City of Rott. Let me tell you about this movie right here. So this movie is a animated movie about some zombies, dude. That's what it is, basically. So the story basically goes, this old dude right here, can't remember his name, save my life, whatever, doesn't matter. He's senile, he's crazy, and he's so crazy that he like talks to his walker and stuff, you know, the little thing he walks with. And he's on a trip around the world, wherever, around the city, to find some new loafers, man. Meanwhile, the zombie outbreak has happened. Yeah. On the way, he runs into a few people. This nurse right here and this fat dude. I don't know why they're on the cover. They don't last long. It's not really a spoiler. They don't really have much to do with the story. Doesn't matter. Basically, the main characters are the old man and his walker that he talks to because he's senile, and it talks back to him. Yeah, and he's looking for his loafers, man. The reason this zombie outbreak is happening, it doesn't really tell you like in dialogue, but it does at the very beginning, like have some words pop up talking about, you know, it's in your water and they get in your head. So basically it's like a little, you know, a worm thing and you're the host, whatever. So kind of like the movie Slither and Night of the Creeps, stuff like that. You're just basically a host of these like worms that are in your brain and they turn you into some flesh-eating zombies. Yeah, that's basically your storyline. My thoughts on this film. It's probably one of the worst unearthed films. That being said, it has a little bit of a nostalgic feeling to me because whenever I was, younger, I say this all the time, but when I was younger, this movie was always in my movie store, and I never rented it, but I always wanted to. I guess the movie's not really nostalgic. It's more just this cover is nostalgic to me because when I bought it, I was like, man, this movie is trash, dude. I don't want to trash it that hard, but so this movie was directed, it was voiced, everything about it was by one dude, which, I give him props for that. I mean, he obviously gave a shit. I mean, the animation, it's a lot going on. Like, he has, like, cool backgrounds and stuff, like all the cities and stuff. So he obviously, like, gave a shit about what he was doing. And for that, I give him props. I mean, I give him a point for that, no doubt. The voices, though, all the voices that he did are super annoying. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's obviously not a voice actor, you know what I mean? He's just a dude that wanted to make a film. The animation itself, I don't know if y'all ever played it, but do you remember the website Miniclip? That's basically it was a website where you just like would play like small games and stuff, and there was a lot of games that had the same animation as this, and that's pretty much what it looks like, the whole time. It's super gory, but the blood is just everywhere, so it's like you can't even tell what's going on half the time. Like the whole time I'm watching this, I feel like it's gonna start lagging. Like it's just gonna start like going really slow every time like something happens like big. It never happens, obviously, but I just felt like it was going to the whole time. But, it is what it is. It's not a good movie. But, I mean, I guess it does have some charm to it. It does. I mean, it's definitely an oddity, like, if I ever saw this around, I do recommend buying it just for the collection, just because it's kind of weird, it's kind of cool to have. But it's definitely not something you're going to want to revisit after you watch it. It has a second one, which I've never seen the second one, but it looks like the second one has way worse animation than this one. So I don't want to see it, but my curiosity is kind of like telling me that I kind of want to watch it at the same time. But, curiosity killed the cat. But whatever. Who cares, man? Anyways, not much more to say about it. I think it wants to be funny. Doesn't really hit. Has some cool looking anime. Not cool animation because it's really like weird. But like he gave a shit about what he was doing in this. So that's cool. It is, the storyline's kind of funny. It's basic. There's not much going on with it, but it's definitely at least worth checking out once if you're into some weird low budget crap, you know. And if you want to get the whole On Earth line, you got to get it. So there's that. The same guy did a movie called Dead Fury with the exact same like animation. He did the whole thing. It was all him. You know what I mean? He did it all. So, you know, I don't know if this is like a student film, but it could be. I don't know. Whatever. He's like a guy that's really good at, like, he's like a kid in like high school that was really good at animation, basically. Not professional status, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? If I had to rate this movie, I would give it a 3.5 out of 10. You know, it has a little bit of charm to it, and that might just be my nostalgia talking, but whatever. It is what it is. City of Rott, guys. Check it out if you want. Can't really recommend it too much. But anyways, yeah. Cool. Dudes, I'm MikeyFish, and I'll see you next Friday, guys. Thank you for joining me. Later, dudes.